So I would recommend a IKEEP project to another business because it gave us a really fresh perspective on some of the challenges around our business. And it was great to see the students working through that problem and inputting their ideas. Hi, I'm Gill Satchell. I'm co-founder of Powerquad. Powerquad have developed the world's most advanced battery alternative to diesel generators, which is here beside me. So typically we're working with the construction industries and event industries, and we're helping them to move away from dirty, noisy, polluting generators. We're also helping them to reduce their carbon footprint because we're reducing their need to actually burn fossil fuels in the first place. What attracted us to having an IKEEP placement student was that we were already part of Set Squared in Surrey, and we knew the students here would be really enthusiastic and intelligent, and we thought it'd be a really good idea to help those students practice what they've actually learned in the IKEEP programme and help our business at the same time. The team of students were a complete mix of undergraduates and postgraduates. They came from different courses and they had a really different life experience, so overall it was like a really good mix for the team. The project was about 4 weeks and we engaged with the students totally remotely actually because it was during the pandemic. The project we set the students was to look at the fringe markets around our kind of core market and see if they could identify some markets that maybe we hadn't thought about before. And as part of that, they were going to look into the market research part of it. They were also going to try and do some kind of business model to see whether they thought that could be a good fit and if there was an actual problem that we could solve. We found the students to be really enthusiastic. They also had really good knowledge of their subject. So because we had a split of students over lots of different subjects, they were each able to input something really interesting into the conversation. And we also found that the IKEEP mentors were able to help nurture those students if they needed a little bit of help. My very first job was actually as an intern to a startup. So I got to experience firsthand what it's like to actually input in business and see that taken and put into practice. So it's not something that we've just talked about, it's actually something that's put into practice and helps the business grow. So I was involved as an intern in a business, and within 2 years I was actually head of engineering at that business, which is not something you would be able to do at a traditional, really large business.